Hey YouTubers, Grimmy here, and this is going to be a quick review of Silverhawks Steelheart by Kenner. Now this is a nice little figure, came out in the 80s, based off the 80s cartoon Silverhawks. And I believe Steelheart here was the only female of that TV series to actually get a figure, the other female in the show being Melodia, who I don't know of any figures for her. But anyway, Steelheart is a very nice little figure. You know, your standard 3 3/4 inch, or actually more like a 5-inch figure. Yeah, because this is a 3 3/4 being Sven. As you can see, she's a little bit taller. So you're looking about 4 or 5 inches, which is still nice. Being an old Kenner figure, she only has 5 points of articulation, being at her head, arm, and having the wings on will hinder the articulation a little bit, but I don't really like the idea of removing them. And legs are actually a little bit ratchet jointed, which is very nice. It'd be nicer if they had more like knee bends and ankle joints, but this is an 80s figure, so what do you expect? But she also has an action feature, which is basically squeeze her legs and her arms pop out. Now this action feature has been used with all the Silverhawks figures and even some Batman figures for that cape effect. It's still nice, and with if you got the wings, it works very nicely because you can actually have her in a flying pose. The only other accessory that she comes with is her Fighting Hawk razor, the Tomahawk, which I thought would have come with Steel Will, but it's still nice to have, and it actually transforms into a weapon. Now, her hand is actually sculpted to hold it, but it doesn't hold very well. So, yeah. Unfortunately, that's not going to work. The legs are actually sculpted to clip on. I do so carefully because I don't want to wreck the sculpt or anything like that. And unfortunately, it doesn't stay on too well. But still a nice thing to have. And if you're a Silverhawks fan, these are the only figures available for it. They've never made any classics yet, but one can hope that they actually do it. Anyway, let's have a quick look at the sculpt before we go. As you can see, the head sculpt is done very well. And she has a decent body for an 80s figure, but, you know, it's an 80s figure. And that gunmetal chrome finish is very nice on her. So, this has been Grimmy and my quick review. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you around. Have fun!